Hello and welcome back, guys. In this example we are using simple array as data store like this, but in real life we definitely be querying a database. So let's set up a database connection in this episode. Open up your sidebar and go visit the .env file, click it, and here we have our .env file. This is where you store all your important configuration settings, keys and values. Now we reach for this file many times in the future, but for now point your attention here. So now here we have a database connection, keys and values. So first we have the key of DB connection, in which we tell them that which database we want to connect. Like we want to connect Oracle, MySQL or SQLite or Postgres, whatever you have. And in the second key is called DB host. It's asking for where our database has been stored. So our database has been stored in localhost. And DB port, we can check our DB port in the phpMyAdmin file. And in the database DB database, it's asking for the what database name you have made over there. We haven't made them right now, but it's a default setting of Laravel. And DB username is that when you open the phpMyAdmin, it's asked for the username and password to enter the interface. So as a default, if you are using WAMP or XAMPP, its a username was root and the password always null. But if you have set up the password, you can write your password here. So let's make our setup for database. Open the Firefox, and here we write localhost/phpMyAdmin. Enter. Select the username root, password is null, and our server choice is MySQL. Click on go. So now here we are, our phpMyAdmin interface. So here we see that our port number is 3308, and in the env file we have 3306, so we have to change it 3308. If you have 3306, you don't have to change it, but mine is 3308, so I have to change. Let's go back to the browser. So let's create a new database. Click on new. Here we write the database name. What should I write? My name is Laravel 7 and create. So now our database has been created. Go back to the editor. So for DB database, I have choose a name of Laravel 7. Control S, save. So now we specify the DB connection is MySQL, and to connect with these databases using these credentials. So go back to the Firefox. So let's finish up by manually creating a table, and then we use Laravel to write a query against it. So just write in name. We are in a Laravel database, and here it is asking for create table. So just make a table. We are working with articles. Just write the name of articles, and we need 3 column. Go. So in the first column we have to give the ID, and I assume that you should know that what is the ID of the primary key of the table. It is int, and we have to set it auto increment. It's a primary key. Go. And for the next column we have to give a slug, it's a varchar, and its length is 250. And for the third one we have to give the body of the article. It is also a varchar. I think we should set them to text because it's a long text. Save. So let's insert some data in it. We click on insert. So in the first column we have the ID, we don't have to worry about because it's an auto increment. And in the slug we have to write my first slug, my first article, sorry. And for the body we have to write something. Hi, this is my first article and I like it very much. I hope you like it, huh? Click on go, or just click on go here. So now we have, go back to the, just right click on it. So now we have our first row of data. Well, open the editor. So now no longer do we hard code these articles. Instead we fetch it from the database. So remember, in this case we grab one article with their corresponding slug. Let's update it to be slug, to be more clear. So we make our variable slug and we remove the articles because we don't need it. We fetch it from the database now. So let's store in a variable, and here it is. We're using db class. Table name is articles, where our slug is equal to slug. This slug is our, we are matching with this slug in our database, and give us a first result. So now if you want to check the result without executing this code, do you want to kill executing from here? So you will, so in the Laravel we have the method called dd, dump and die. So we just preview the result over here, and after that all execution will be die or exit. So let's open the browser. So in the document, if we have article 1 2 3, I just write over here, it is not the slug. I just want to show you what it will throw us a result. Just check it. So check it. In the database we don't have the 1 2 3 slug, and but we have the my first article slug with the name, and just we paste, just write over here my first article, and here we go. We successfully fetch data from our database in Laravel. ID is 1, my first article, and hi, this is my first action and I like it very much. So go back to the editor, and now all we have to do is to pass it to the view. So just copy and paste here and just remove this. But now we have one more issue. Here we're still checking that array. I'll show you better way in a minute. So just remove it. We delete it entirely, and now we end up with this. So I will also pass this article variable onto the view because we change it. I'm going to resources, views, and article blade. And so here we have to pass the right variable. But it's still not quite gonna work. If I switch back to Firefox, it fails. So here we go, it fails right now. Why? Because now we are returning an object. Here our article is an string, but now article is an object. Need to confirm that. Let's go back to controller and just again do the dump and die and die and dump, whatever. Just pass the article, switch back to Firefox, fresh, and here we go. Now we have our article in a object, so we need a body from this object. Go back to the editor, remove it, and for getting the body tag we just give a arrow sign and write the body. save, go back to the Firefox, refresh, and here we go. Now we have our article fetching from the database, and it's a bit more practical. I see you in the next video.